What's the funniest game that turned serious fast? We always had this running joke in our family that none of us, my 3 siblings and I, looked anything like our dad. It was just a silly thing we laughed about. But one day, our youngest sister saw a DNA test kit on sale and had an idea. Let's finally settle the question of who's really Dad's kid. We all thought it was hilarious, so we agreed. We did it just for fun, with absolutely no doubts or real suspicions. We were sure it would just be another laugh. I'm the oldest of 4. We had a good life. Our parents worked hard to give us everything, even when money was tight, and our youngest sister was always the family favorite. We all took the tests, laughing the entire time, mailed them off, and then completely forgot about it. A few weeks later, my phone buzzed with the results. I opened the email, still expecting something funny. My smile vanished. Out of the 4 of us, only our youngest sister was actually related to our dad. It had to be a mistake. That was my first thought. There was just no way. I quickly called my siblings into the room and showed them. My brother insisted it was wrong, that we should take another test. So we did. We went to a completely different testing company, nervously waiting. All of us just hoping the first result was a fluke. The second results came back. They were exactly the same. We knew, in that moment, our lives had changed forever. We went to our mom, needing an answer. As soon as we told her, she just broke down. Crying, she finally admitted the truth. The man who raised us wasn't our real dad. Our biological father was her ex-boyfriend, a man she said had died years ago. She had never told a soul. She begged us, pleaded with us not to tell our dad. She was terrified it would break his heart. We agreed, but it didn't take long for the secret to become too heavy to carry. Every family meal, every conversation with Dad started to feel like a performance. We were all living a lie. My brother was the first to crack. One night at dinner, he just stood up and left, shouting that he couldn't live with the lie anymore. Mom panicked, and Dad just looked completely confused. We managed to calm my brother down, and he promised to stay quiet, but the damage was done. Then the worst thing happened. Our youngest sister overheard us talking about the DNA tests. She was devastated. She was so confused about her place in the family and felt this crushing guilt for being Dad's only biological child. She couldn't understand why Mom had lied for so long. After that, our family just fell apart. My other sisters stopped talking to Mom completely. My brother stopped coming home as much. We were all walking on eggshells, terrified one of us would say something and the whole thing would explode. Mom tried everything to keep us quiet. She offered us money, favors, anything she could think of. It just made us angrier. Finally, we'd had enough. We confronted Mom and told her she had to tell Dad the truth. She cried again, promised she would, but just asked for a little more time. Weeks went by. She said nothing. The lie just kept growing heavier and heavier. A few days later, during another one of those quiet, intense dinners, Dad asked if everything was okay. He could feel it. He knew something wasn't right. My heart was pounding in my chest, but I forced a smile and told him everything was fine, even though I knew it wasn't. And now, every time he smiles at me or talks about how proud of us he is, I think about everything he gave up for this family, and I feel the weight of it all over again. So, what would you have done in their situation?